Hey, what's up, guys? So this is a review that was definitely tough for me, okay? And I'll tell you guys why. But this is part of one of these pass-arounds where a fellow YouTuber got a hold of me a few weeks ago and he wanted to send me one of his knives for me to showcase on my channel and give him pretty much a shout out and send some people his way. And guys, in the future, if you just want a shout out, just ask me. I mean, it takes me 2 seconds. I'll give you a shout out. You don't need to send me any knives. This is one of the most frustrating things, and I'll be honest with you, okay? This came from Fun with Knives, guys. Go check out his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. But it was originated from 7 Redi. That's the number 7, R-E-D-I. And this is his knife, and he's been passing it around. He wanted to send it to me, and I told him to send it to Spec, and I gave him my address, and he wouldn't send it to me without a name. So I was trying to tell him that it would get to me, and he sent it to Fun with Knives first, and then Fun with Knives sent it to me. So guys, if you want to send me anything, yes, that is my mailing address. Spec, and then I can give you my address, okay guys? But this is the WE 604i, and the reason it's been so frustrating is because it's not my knife. So I can't really give you a use report. I can give you how the knife looks and how it feels in hand, and that's about it, guys. And I've taken it out, I've played around with it for a little bit, but I'm so nervous that I'm gonna drop it or scratch it. You know, it's a $300 knife, guys. All right, so this is how it comes in a nice WE box, okay? And the way I look at WE knives is they're just a little higher quality, maybe, more expensive. Kizer. Both from China, guys, and they've of course been killing it recently. And I say that because Kizer has excellent quality knives. They've started doing these little pouches, which I think is just a really sweet touch. And as you guys know, I love my Kizers, right? So this is WE 604. When he contacted me, he actually asked me if I wanted to do the 605 or the 602 or something like that. And when I saw this, I just really wanted to do this, guys. It's such a unique looking knife. Look at this. I mean, you guys have seen some reviews on it. I mean, dragon scales, are you kidding me right now? That is a absolutely gorgeous knife. And having owned so many knives over the last couple of years, the ZTs and the Spydercos and the Chris Reeve and the Striders and all of that, guys, as I'm gonna say this, okay, each of them vary, okay, in their sizes and their weights and their styles, but I have never seen something like this, okay? This is definitely more like a custom made knife. It is just absolutely gorgeous, guys. And it really does remind me of like the Benchmade 904, just the sleekness to it, and it's so lightweight. That was one of the things that surprised me the most, was the weight. I think it's 4.2, 4.3 ounces. It's like a Sebenza, guys. And look at that blade. We're talking 3.875-inch blade on that. To weigh over 4 ounces on such a long knife, kind of reminds me of something like this, right? So we got very similar sized blades, obviously this being about 1/4 inch longer. The weight on this is roughly the same as this, guys, 4.2, 4.3 ounces, but what they had to do was just make one side carbon fiber and the other side titanium. So the fact that they were able to get such a lightweight with 2 titanium slabs, a nice sized blade on there. Of course, it's S35 VN, guys, which most Kizers are as well. I mean, look at that purple anodized pivot. It's got its proprietary hardware. Didn't see this mentioned. It has a little jimpin or a little texturing on the lock bar. So when you go to move that over, your hand doesn't slip off. I just actually noticed that. That's pretty cool. All right, stainless steel lock bar insert, guys, as you know, is pretty standard on a titanium frame lock knife nowadays, okay? Titanium clip on there, very, very sleek, very Sebenza-like in terms of it being very thin and not crazy, ridiculous. You're not necessarily gonna know you have a knife in there with a pocket clip like this. You have the WE stamped on there. So far, so good, loving it. And let's see if that thumb hole option, can you get it? Nah, I can't open it with that little cutout there. I'm sure you can though if you needed to. But the flipping action on this is excellent. Ceramic ball bearings, guys, just like a lot of your Kizers, you know, the Dorado. All right, ceramic detent and ceramic ball bearings. I'm not sure if the detent on this is a ceramic ball as well. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Actually, let me check that out for you guys right now. So these pass-arounds are really, no, looks stainless steel. Although this detent is ceramic. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that or not. Anyway, this detent ball is ceramic. This isn't. A little surprising. Why not just do the ceramic detent ball as well? $298, sold out everywhere, awesome knife. To be honest with you, I wouldn't buy it. And guys, the only reason is I have so many knives now. I mean, these are beautiful to look at. Definitely collectors, but I'm kind of past the whole collecting thing. I'm kind of trimming down my knife collection to knives I use and can put in my pocket. This is just, it's a work of art, is really what it is. You could frame this and just, put it up on your wall. Just a gorgeous piece of titanium. It really is, guys. So, like I said, there's so many knives out there. All of them are kind of looking the same. Who cares? You came out with a flipper, you came out with whatever. This is definitely something that's out of left field. A lot of the WE knives are looking great. But just like Kizer, guys, they're throwing out models. I think they're, 50 WE models out now. I went on Blade HQ. So it's just like Kizer. Kizer's coming out with new models every other day. And Kizer, guys, I mean, this is all titanium, S35 VN, okay? We're looking at what, 120? 130, 140? I mean, excellent. I've had this knife forever. Okay, fit and finish on these Chinese knives is unbelievably incredible. All right, here's another knife. This is getting sent off to Birdshot 4 right after this, so he can do a review on it. And I'm gonna send him the VR71 carbon fiber because he was really liking those divisions, the Browse blades. So this is numbered 126 out of 500. I love this blade for one of my larger folding knives. I'm gonna have him put a little edge on that maybe, and maybe even, no, I'm definitely gonna send this out to him. This is my Sebenza, well used. He's gonna put an edge on that and maybe, I don't know, do a little showcase. But there you go, guys. I can't give you a use report. All right, it cuts paper like the best of them. It rides in your pocket like the best of them. And that's all I can tell you, okay? So yes, it is a little frustrating. I really don't want to do any more of these, guys. So if you're thinking of sending me a knife, please don't. It's just a personal thing. I'm just showing you the knife. This is what it looks like, okay? It's lightweight. It looks to be a great EDC folder if you don't mind carrying a $300 knife and scratching it up, especially something like this. Look at the centering on this. There's a line, okay? And that's obviously where the two scales split. That point, I mean, I don't even know if it'll show, but it's so perfectly centered onto that line. It's it's really unbelievable. And they're taking a chance by doing that because if the blade is off, you can see it in an instant because there's a line right here. So anything to the left or the right, you're going to be able to see and notice. So they put it out there and they knocked it out of the park. Right in the middle, guys. Action's great. So not much else I can tell you. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful knife, guys. Is it worth the $300? All about philosophy of use, how you're going to use it, what you're going to use it for. If you want something to walk around the blade shows with and, whip out and people go, wow, that's really a cool looking knife, then this is definitely it. Okay, gentleman's EDC, executive EDC, something like that, sure. The satins and the black wash grinds, guys. The satin flats. It's just a gorgeous knife. It truly is. So there you go. The WE 604i, I believe. I want to give a shout out to 7 Ready. He has an excellent channel, guys. If you're into knives, go check out his channel. Also fun with knives. Great guys. Both have a very big passion for folding knives. So go check them out. I'll put the links in the description below. Also 7 Ready's Instagram page. I'll put a link in the description there. So go check him out. Thanks again, buddy. That was really nice of you to do this. And to be honest with you, this is all he knows about me, guys. All right? He doesn't know my name, and yet he still sent it. So that's trusting. Honestly, a YouTube community that can trust people with a $300 knife. They've never met the person before and don't even know his name. So that's why I love this community, guys. Good people. All right? So God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, thanks again, 7 Ready.